first time here as a host. I put the live on YouTube. We are online on YouTube now. And my name is Deborah. I'm 26. I'm living in Alfenas, Minas Gerais, and I study pharmacy. Now
first time here
so I will explain you how the TNT works. Is everyone here for the first time? Everyone?
First time just in your class.
Yeah, it's my first time as a host here today. Well, I will explain you how the TNT works. TNT is a conversation platform for beginners, intermediates, and advanced who wanna talk in English or another language. You can. And this is not a regular class. We are not here to teach you. We not correct you. You feel free to talk freely, and I will split you guys. Let me see. It's just 5. I will split you guys into small groups, and for you conversation better, to have a opportunity to conversation. Be respectful and not correct no one here, okay? And enjoy. How I said before, we are online on YouTube. And yeah, if you have know about a bit more about the TNT house working, we have plans. You can see more about the TNT in this website. Wait a minute, I will send the link on the chat. This is our website, and if you know a little bit more about the talk, please click on the link. 1 minute. Let me see the questions. 1 minute. The questions. Today we are talking about unemployment. I will send the questions on the chat. You received the questions on the chat?
Not yet.
Not 1 minute. Let me see. I can't send the questions.
Try to copy 3 or 5 and 5, because sometimes Zoom limits the amount of characters.
Someone
Now I
else
can
send.
show.
Yes. Okay. Thank you. What's your name, BDSF?
It's Breno.
Okay. What's your name?
Brianna. 1 minute. I'm split you in small groups now. Let me see. 1 minute. If you receive the link, please accept.
Okay. I think we need to reorganize tabs because it's
Okay.
because Chris, or I will try to help with Chris. He's alone in one room.
Yeah. Well,
We can move her to the breakout room.
1
Let's
minute.
just move her. Like you don't need to. Okay.
Here we are again.
Yeah.
Yes. Just
It's a
reorganizing.
problem here. Let's see. I can't do. I don't know what happened here, Bruna.
Like we need to wait the seconds, like one minute until it gets closed, because Breno is still in
Okay.
the room. Okay.
Okay.
But when he comes back, we can organize it again.
Okay.
Okay, now it's going to work. We're just organizing stuff, Breno.
No problem.
I think 2 rooms is enough, Debs.
Yeah.
But we everybody. Why are you?
Beautiful voice, Breno. Okay, I won't accept the invitation, but you sent the computer.
Yeah, I did I put
No,
my
it's okay. It's okay. No problem. We're coming back to the main room. Okay, it's going to be you, Douglas, and me. Okay, Debs, you can start.
Okay, so
We are here. It's
everyone choose a leader and choose a leader for introduce and guide you in the conversation, okay?
Yeah, we are here, Debs.
Okay, so I will read the first question is let me see. Douglas, can you present yourself?
Okay. So my name is Douglas. I am 23 years old. I work as software developer. I live in Brasilia. I live with my parents, and that's it. And I am improving my English to find a work abroad, to work remotely to companies abroad Brazil and get payment in another coin. That's it.
Great. I'm a Deborah, how I said before. I'm a 26. I'm a pharmacist student. I'm in the last year on my university, and I'm here to learning English as everybody. And I'm in the process to be a host here on Talk Talk. Yeah, I think that's it. And how about you, Bruna?
Yes, I am Bruna. I'm 27. I work here on Talk and Talk as a community manager and a teacher. I'm graduated in languages. I live with my family here in São Paulo. I've been here on Talk and Talk since September, and I started attending the meetings also to improve my English. Nowadays, I'm also a host, so I'm everywhere here. And I think that's it about me.
Yeah, great. It's just we 3 here, yeah? Right?
Yes, yes.
So I will start to read the first question. Is unemployment a great problem where you live now, or there are people around you who have lost their jobs recently. Here, I think here it is a problem in my where I live in now, because there are a small city, and that has 1 minute, my friend. Hello. Hello.
I think she's connecting.
I disconnected. Hello, Monizy. Oh, yeah. So, in my city, there are a small city, and there don't have so much commerce, business, and there is difficult to have an opportunity to work. Hello, Monizy. How's you doing?
Hello, Deborah. Okay, and
Hello.
you? I'm sorry I'm late.
No problem, no problem. I will send you the questions on the chat again for you receive the question. 1 minute.
Okay.
And can you present yourself for us?
My name is Vanessa. I'm from Rondônia. I'm 25 years old.
Okay, great. It's the first time here on Talk.
It's my second time.
Second time.
Yeah.
We are talking about an unemployment today, and I split some guys into small groups, and now we are here in the main room with us. Okay.
Okay.
I put it on a live on YouTube.
Okay.
The first question that we are talking is unemployment a great problem where you live in now? There are people around you who have lost their jobs recently. Can you answer this question, please? Hello?
1 minute. I'm saying the question. Sorry.
Okay, no problem.
Yes, I have close friends who have been looking for a job for 2 years and can get it. And I have person close to me who lost their job recently too.
Okay. And how about you, Douglas?
Yes, unemployment is a great problem because I live here in Brasilia, and I see a lot of people in it's like a bad situation to live, like poor people with needing to opportunity or need food, the basics, and to be honest, I don't know. I don't know people that lost jobs in the pandemics or recently, but yeah, I know that a lot of people lost their jobs and that's it.
It's a problem, right?
Yes.
Everybody knows someone that lost their employer, their job during the pandemic, and now it's worse. Day by day, it's a problem. But in the future we are fix it. I think I guess. And how about you, Bruno?
Yeah, I agree with you. I think with all of you, I think it's a great problem. And nowadays, I think around me, I not my close friends. I think my close friends around me, they quit. They didn't lose their jobs. They decided to quit. But I follow some, just like Moniz was saying. I have some colleagues, not friends, who are looking for jobs for a while too, and can't find it. So it's definitely a huge problem here in our country in general. Yeah.
I recently, in the past a few months ago, I was looking for a job and I can't to find out it. So I know it's so difficult to. Let's move on for the second. Do you think those problems is due to pandemic, government, or both? For me, it's both, because the government needed to have a control of the employment, doing some projects to bring people for jobs. Because nowadays our scenario is of poverty, and no eating, no money, and the government needed to work for fix it. I didn't see the government doing nothing for improve it. Of course, the pandemic, it's one of those problems for the scenario. Scenario is like that. And you, Moniz, what do you think?
I agree with you. I think both, because the government has no way of investing in employment or another alien with problems in the whole world, like the pandemic. It's impossible to invest in. So I think that in this case is both.
Yeah, I agree with you. And how about you, Douglas? What do you think about it?
I agree too. I guess both. To be honest, I work for the government, not in government, but for. I work it, and to be honest, I don't it's not believe. I don't can imagine a better scenario, a better future, because man, the government changed, and we always have the same problem. But thinking about pandemic, yes, I think it was a very very bad decisions, because start in the Europe, so if it starts in another country, another so far from Brazil, we can learn with this, learning in the thinking about, oh, they are passing through this, so I need to avoid these mistakes in my country. But I guess nothing was done, and that's it.
Yeah, I agree with you that if you know that other countries have the same problem, we can change it, but the government did nothing for improve it. So I agree. And how about you, Bruna?
Yes, Douglas said something really nice. I'm not the person who understands the best about government, like this is something, or about politics. I must mention it, but I think maybe the decisions taken weren't the best ones, and then this influenced, I think, the um, the the way things were going and were happening, So I think both the pandemic and the government had a part in this movement. I was also thinking here of some big companies who decided to leave Brazil because of the economical situation, such as the like Ford and these other and some other how can I say it, automotives, like companies of cars. I don't know how to call it, but I think you got it. So I think the economic part is not good. It's been a while, and everything is causing these moment of a lot of a big number of unemployment. So I think that's it.
Yeah, I agree with you. That's that our scenario of the economy is not good, and it's due to so much about our government and the gestion, I think. So the third one, let me see. How can unemployment change? What do you think about it, Douglas?
It's to be honest, a hard question because, yeah, but okay, let me see. I guess like the government or some initiative private, build something like doing courses to community to specialize more the persons, and open more vacancies for this company. And yeah, I guess that's it, but it's a deep subject to discuss.
Yeah, I agree. I think that it will, in the future, we can change this scenario because nowadays has many type of working. For example, the internet possibility. We have some all business, and then I think it will be better in the future. Not because the government, but not provide business, but provide business can bring us good results in the future. I think that's it. And you, Bruno, what do you think?
Yeah, I think I really agree with what Douglas said. I think education should be a good point to start, like educating people, like giving them like chances to develop themselves, maybe to start a new college, a new course. I think this is really, really important. And I can see that after the pandemic, people are they are always needing to have a second job, because the first one is not enough. So I think the economics are not doing well, but I don't understand too much. So I would just summarizing these words, and maybe educate people in order to make them have other opportunities, maybe abroad, or if they want to be here, they can find other opportunities. It's sad to see a lot of people who need to have a second job. It's not because they want to, but because they don't have any other chance. So yeah, I think that's it.
Yeah, it's a great point. I'd never thinking about it, but now
Yes.
I will think about this problem. It's an interesting point. And how about you, Moniz?
I agree with Bruna. Education is the first step to change, and I think that we can change this with new investments, new companies, and industries for our country. I think that with this we can change.
Yeah, that's a great point. So let's move on for the question number 4. Do you think career choice impacts unemployment? Do you think that some careers have an unemployment rate because they don't have enough field of action to receive the great demand? For me, for example, there are many careers that we don't have opportunities, because for everyone the job is be a doctor or be a lawyer, engineer, and not the others careers is not important. For example, some health jobs, like me, I'm a pharmacist, and in the future I will be pharmacist, and everyone don't have the value about my profession, because it's not a doctor. I'm not a doctor, and sometimes I don't have opportunity to find out a job. So I think so that if I choose some career, it's difficult to find out a job. What do you think, Bruna?
Yeah, that's a good question. I loved it when I read. I think so, unfortunately. For example, we can see some areas that demand more people, like IT, these like jobs focused on technology. They always have big demand. I don't know. I think so, there are some guys who will say there is always job for everybody. You just need to know how to do it. I don't know if I agree that much. So yes, I think some areas impact unemployment. Yes. I can't think of examples now, but I think so. You mentioned engineering. I think this is an area that is not crowded, but we have a lot of professionals already. Administration too. I know it's an area really hard to find jobs. Like, you need to be too qualified, be too different, so that like people can hire you. And I don't know the reason, if it's because of the field. I don't know, actually. I'm sorry. That's it.
No problem. Yeah, it's difficult to think because it's a complex. It's so complex. It depends, because here in Brazil, nothing is proud. Just doctor, as I said. but every career is important. If it not important, why it exists on the world? No? Someone need it, and sometimes we need a administrator. Sometimes we need a lawyer, a doctor. You need it, so it's important to be proud of any profession. And how about you, Moniz? What do you think?
I think that we are in a good moment for a job, but I believe that we have demand for everyone. But the person nowadays has to be the best more in the past to have their place guaranteed. So I think that it's a thing that you have to be the best nowadays. But I believe that has demand.
Yeah, we need to be more than others to find a job. But
Yeah.
unfortunately, it's true. And how about you, Douglas? What do you think?
Yes, I agree. I think we need to nowadays we need to think carefully with the choice of the our career in the future. You know, if we are thinking about, oh, I am doing I am almost 18. You know, I am almost need to get a job or finish high school or maybe degrees. And yes, I think it's very important because, man, we can we can have a degree in your dream area, but if don't have vacancies a field or something like that, man, you don't you will have an you are unemployment, you know, you don't have a job. So I think you need to choose the think carefully, you know. And 1 second, the second question. Yes, as the girl said, some areas was really hot, I guess. Hot, a lot of fields and opportunity. For example, I work with the IT, you know, so I saw and I see a lot of people receiving twice than before the pandemic, you know, and people changing jobs, working for 2 companies or more, you know. So yes, it happens a lot.
Yeah. It's a great point that you said about dreams. We can't follow our dreams because it's not receive money for that. We not find a job sometimes if we need we follow our dreams, and then we are frustrated with it because we just work for receive money, not because we love it. We so it's hard to think about it. It's sad either. Yeah. So the number 5 is, do you think that at university students get enough knowledge and practice to have no difficulties when starting to work for some company? For me, in my opinion, we don't have practice enough for be a good employment. because, for example, in my university, the teacher just teach us how be a scientist, because I study in a public university, and there they just teach us about research, in the future do a master, to be a master in this area, and not about the companies, about the work out of the university. And for me, we don't be ready for go out and get a good job. And how about you, Moniz? What do you think?
I agree with you. I think that university nowadays, they prepare us to research or other things to follow this area of research. But when we talk about practice, we aren't prepared for this. We have to learn all over again as the work demands. It's totally different.
Yeah, I agree with you. We have we have knowledge, but it's not practice knowledge, right? So it's difficult to get a job with it.
Yeah.
And you, Douglas? Oh, sorry. Can you say something? No? Okay. And how about you, Douglas? Sorry.
Yes, it's okay. It's a good question, but yeah, I think the most problem nowadays, I guess, is the equity, the equity of people, because have a lot of people that don't have the basics, to have the opportunities to study and need to work a lot and receive a slow salary. So it's hard to study and do some things. But okay, I think the companies need to like have more interns, like to hire people without experience and like train, to start as an intern, and then give you another position like a junior or higher de facto, because in general, I guess the most of the universities like, oh, I am giving paid for this student here, and oh, they do a exam, and oh, okay, it's not a lot of practice in some a lot of areas. The history, the content is very different in the practice. So yeah, it's hard. So that's it.
Yeah, it's right, because we don't have some opportunities to put in practice what we learning. So yeah, I agree. And how about you, Bruna?
Yes, I think I was thinking at something, because when we leave college, we don't have experience enough, usually we work a little bit during the internship, right? But we usually do things too general, and not too specific. So I don't think this is the main point in college too, or in universities. No, it's not to become us specialists in anything, it's to teach us a little bit about the area, and then we can study deeper the area we feel interested in. So I think this is the goal in college, you know, to give students an overview of the area, and if they want to go deeper, they go to the master degree, or they I don't know, go to a post graduation, or start something like focused in this area. You know, I understand this can be a problem for students, right? Because companies usually require more knowledge, right? And I think this is a problem companies have. They don't understand when we leave college, we don't have experience, right? But I don't think it's the student's problem or the university's problem, you know, because the university tries to give an overview and to, I don't know, like teach us a little bit about a part of the area, you know. So I think that's it.
Yeah, I totally agree because in the some days ago, I was thinking that I'm in the university and there I learned many subjects, but nothing is calculated on the internship. I know it because my colleagues that into the into the internship said for me, I learned it since the beginning because I never saw it in the university. Yeah,
Yes,
so
yes.
it's very hard.
Yeah.
Let me see. The question number 6. What are the most efficient ways to looking for a job? Well, let me see. What do you think, Douglas?
The most efficient, okay. Yeah, nowadays we have LinkedIn. LinkedIn, I guess, is the best one. But I remember another one. It's yeah, LinkedIn. It's nice, but when you know someone, like connection, you know, it's better because here in Brazil it's called QI, que é quem indica, you know. So
Yeah,
it's the best one, you know. So have a network now nowadays, and all time it's the best one, you know, because yes, it's network, you know. Yeah, sometimes you'll say, oh, I'm looking for a new job to maybe get more better paid, you know. So when you talk with another persons, and then she said to you, oh, my current company, they are looking for another employer, and that's it, and boom, it works, you know.
I agree with you that network is the most important and more efficient way to get a job, because if you don't have it, sometimes it's difficult to enter into the job. And it's sad because if you don't have no one into this area, you can't get job. So yeah, unfortunately, it's that way. Sometimes we don't have. Sometimes the employers pick some people that don't have the same knowledge that you have, the same experience, but they know that that person, and it's so sad for us. And how about you, Moniz? What do you think?
Douglas said everything. I think we need nowadays good contacts. I think that using social networks, everything that he said is what helped us to get a job.
Yeah, yeah, I agree. The Douglas says everything. And how about you, Bruno? What do you think?
Yes, Douglas said nice words. I would go with something else. Maybe have a good profile on LinkedIn, have a good curriculum too. I think these are good good strategies. Speak another language, English or Spanish, or another one that can give you access to other opportunities. And I think that's it. Just like Douglas and Monizy were saying, have contact, like people that can give you opportunities, and or be surrounded of people who inspire you, and that you admire. Like I started working here on TNT because I was around like people who are bigger than me, and they believed in my job, and I think my last jobs, I was invited because like people could see the things I was doing. So maybe it's always important to deliver more than what is asked. This is a good point too.
Yeah,
Because
if you look up to other people, sometimes you can get a job with it because you are attractive.
Yeah.
If you are attractive, you don't need know someone that's working into the company, but other people that you never imagining can see your profile, that you are attractive, you can get the job. So
Yes.
it's important. You're important. I think for me it's difficult because I don't like to use the LinkedIn, and then my LinkedIn it's a mess, but I need to work to fix it. So the question number 7. Is it better to start job hunting while you are still studying and try to combine your studies with work? What do you think about it, Moniz?
I believe that it's important that you finish the course looking for a job to get out of the college and already been working in the area, because it's important join the practice with the studies.
Yeah, I agree. And how about you, Douglas? What do you think?
Yes, I think it's a good point, because even if you receive a bad, like, it's not a bad answer, but if you don't be hired, you are earning the experience, to be in an interview. And okay, even if you were hired, we you are listen and put it in practice, so I think it's better try until you still studying, then I will just studying first. But yes, of course, if you can do this, because I can study, and then when I finished, I will look for a job, if you have a opportunity, man, study and find a job, you know, it's nice.
Yeah, because as if you start and have a job, you're learning more because you see things in practice and you connect the knowledges into the practice and the theory. So for me, I think it's most important if you can do it, you study and working together.
Yeah, it's
And how about
it's
you?
hard, but it's worth it, you know.
Yeah, yeah. And how about you, Bruno? What do you think?
Yeah, I agree with the guys. I think we should try to find the job while you're studying. But for example, there are some areas, some courses that it's impossible to do this because you study full time. You know, so depending on the area, if you study like something in the health area, it's not possible, you know, because you can't, right? So if you are studying nursery or medicine or just like some other health areas, I think it's not possible. But the other ones, I think it's a great idea to do both if you have time. I think it's a great idea to get experience.
Yeah, I'm in the health area, and for me it's difficult because I study all day, and now I did an internship, and it was so difficult, but I learned a lot. It was so gratifying for me. And hello, guys. Welcome back to the main room.
Hello.
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 Breno, how was the conversation for you?
It was really great because we talked a lot about this subject, and we also discussed about opportunities abroad. And then I give them some ideas about my experience and as I work as I work today, how I got my latest opportunity, and it was really nice because they are open to hear me, and the opposite was true as well.
Yeah, I agree. Can you answer for us the question number 5? Do you think that at university students get enough knowledge and practice to have no difficulties when they start to work for some company? What do you think about the question number 5?
Well, I think as far as I know, universities are not responsible for giving people, you know, this skill, because it's like a human skill that you develop during your whole life. For example, that's why kids in high school, they are more exposed to different situations, different people. They are more likely it is more like to them to have more success in the future. So the same occurs when you are in a good environment, for example, at family, in a good environment, you know. So it's more than and the university thing. It's more like a person thing, you know what I mean? I'm not sure if I'm clear right here, but yeah.
I totally agree with you. You need to do things for be a good professional. Yeah, I agree. And Krislani, how was the conversation for you?
Great conversation. Networking. Foi legal.
Yeah, it's important. We were talking about the network is important to be to know someone that get a job. So if you talk about it, can you answer the question number 6? What the most efficient way to look for a job? What do you think about the question 6.
In my case, now send you resume through LinkedIn and networking.
Yeah, I agree. So yeah, thank you for your answer. And how about you, Luis? How was the conversation? You enjoy it?
Yes, I enjoyed too much. It was a amazing conversation. We share more than our opinions about the questions, but I think that TNT is more than an English skills improvement. All right, we share opinions, we share experience of life, we share cheats, and everyone could hear or not. It's a personal option, but all right, I think it was very good to hear other opinion. All right.
Yeah, it's important because you open your mind, right? It's
All right.
so
I think
important for us.
So I think here I'm improving not just my English, but my communication skills in Portuguese and English too.
Yeah, I agree. Since I started to attend the meetings here, I developed my way to talk in Portuguese either. Can you answer the question number 3? Okay, how can employment change?
I answer or everyone?
You answer the
All
question.
right, let's go. How can unemployment change? Wow, this is a tough question because we can say a lot of things in the context about this. We can say how Chris Lane said on Conversation, something about automation of the jobs that change the dynamic of the job. And we can talk about the pandemic times that bring more positions on home office. When I started to work in 2018, I was planning that in 10 years, I will work in a home office. But in 2-3 years after I started, I was in the home office, and this changed dramatically the dynamic of the whole society. I don't know, maybe we are here learning English and improve our skills from distance. I don't know how can I say about unemployment. Sorry, I think
no problem.
I said
no
too
problem.
much. But
it's difficult because if not our government know about it, so yeah, it's difficult to think about it. So guys, I'm very happy to see you here today. Unfortunately, the conversation is over, time's up, but I hope that you guys participate in my meeting in the next week. So that's it. Thank you, guys.
of course you are. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Have a
Bye.
great
Bye-bye.
weekend.
Thank you.
Have a great weekend. Bye bye, guys. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.